What do they say? It's good for the soul. Have you hugged your chicken today? Hey, who's pecking my feet? Hello. Hello, Dorothy. Oh, let me hold the chicken too. Oh, you're very cold. Oh, you are heavy, Blanche. Hi. Hi, Blanche. Hi, Blanche. You're so heavy. Eat much, are you? Look at you. Baby, you don't look good. Are you feeling alright? Sophia, when you gonna start molting? You haven't laid no eggs in like over a month. Hey Garden Maters, welcome to Corner Homestead. So I wanted to show you or give you a recap of what I did yesterday. It was so cold, windy, terrible here. Pure winter. I loved it. But yesterday it was very cold and I thought it was a perfect opportunity to do some homemade chicken soup. Now, I didn't record any of it, unfortunately. So I did a huge stock pot of chicken soup yesterday and we used some of it for dinner. And I still had at least half of a stock pot full left. Wasn't sure how much I was going to get, but I went ahead and canned it all up to put it on the pantry. Isn't it beautiful? Now the chicken soup itself, basically all I did was I had a whole chicken. It was almost 5-pound chicken and I went ahead and boiled it, picked it, just put it into the soup, cut up some carrots and some onions, put some beef bouillon in there, a couple of cans of cream of chicken soup, and of course I used my homegrown celery, and I put 2 jars of that, 2 pint jars of that in there, and I also did some of my home canned mixed vegetables and put those in there as well. The soup turned out delicious. Now I made extra broth into it, of course, for the noodles. Once you put that in there, you know how it always sucks up your broth and you don't have as much. So wanted to be sure when I canned it I had plenty of extra broth. But you can see they turned out beautiful. I managed to do 4 quarts and 5 pints out of just the little I had left in the stock pot. Now to process this in the pressure canner, let it come up to pressure, processed it for 75 minutes. Turned it off, waited for it to cool. But they turned out perfect. There was absolutely no siphoning, so I lost none of the juice whatsoever, and that was great. And every single one sealed perfect. I could not be happier with this chicken soup. All I've got to do when I want it, open a jar, heat it up, add some noodles, and you've got some great chicken noodle soup. Now, of course, when you can, as you know, Rule 101 of canning soups, please never put your noodles or any rice, any thickeners any of that into your jars because it will mess up your canning process. That's why if you want the noodles, you do it when you go to use them. But I apologize that I did not film it yesterday, but I wanted to show you the finished outcome. And like I said, I could not be happier with this chicken soup. And oh, I wish you could taste it. It is delicious. I hope the next time you do soups that you give it a try, to can it, to put it onto your pantry. Thought about freezing it. And I thought, no. Again, you want to consider if that grid ever goes down, what are you going to do with everything in your freezer? And believe me, I have a lot in my freezer right now, which is always a blessing. But if I can put it on the shelf to have it there when I need it, that's even better. So I do hope to do another batch of soup before the end of this winter while it's still cold. And if I do, I promise you, I will record the process of making the soup and canning it as well. This was just a quick last-minute decision yesterday, and I just wanted to hurry up and get it done, even though it took me quite a few hours here in the kitchen. I just wanted to get it done, get it into the pantry. And I've got plenty of leftovers in the refrigerator right now for supper again today. Can't beat that. So yeah, try some chicken soup. What do they say? It's good for the soul. I look forward to more cooking videos. Believe me, they are on their way. I am still working to replenish everything that was lost in the computer back in December, but I promise you, they're on the way. So until next time, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Until next time, I love y'all. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Convenience at its best.